Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside James Onikeku from volleyball at the University of Memphis. We call him Coach J.O. And Coach J.O., you guys are on a roll this year. It's got to be a lot of fun over there on the bench.
Yeah, it's fun. All the hard work with recruiting and, what we're trying to do here to help Coach April. And I think, we move in the right direction.
You've been here a few years now with April, so you've seen everything with April kind of develop. Did you anticipate this type of team this year? I know you guys knew you would be improved, but you guys really run out of the gate this year.
Yeah, I was expecting because we have a good recruiting class that came in as a freshman this year, and then with the combination of the kids coming back, we know we could be pretty solid.
What point of the season do you think it was, where, especially for the upperclassmen who, they have been through the grind the last couple of years? Where do you think the light bulb went off? Was there a certain match or a tournament this year where they, mentally, because so much of it is mental, that they thought, all right, we can be legitimately good this year?
Yeah, I think it's, to me, which we could be different, but I think when we played Alabama early and in St. Louis, we were like 3 points away from taking that match, and we're like, hey, we could play. And before that, we beat St. Louis, who was, they are a very good team. So I think then we realized, like, hey, we have something going here.
Very interesting how athletics are, really, if you look at talent across the board in any sport in college or maybe even pro. The talent gap's really not so huge. It's just getting that momentum going. We've all been on both sides of it. You lose a few matches and it goes downhill quick, but you win a few and it builds pretty quick.
Yeah, that's, I think right now I can tell, like, we have the confidence, and, we walk in the gym, we know, like, hey, we have a shot in winning this. And, of course, all the hard work that our returning player put in spring is paying off, and then the freshmen just, come on board and, just riding along.
This past weekend was a big weekend for you guys because you had your winning streak broken down at Houston the week before.
Yeah.
Kind of see how you deal with a little bit of adversity. Your record was still in really good shape, but you get on a big streak like that and you take a loss. You just hope it doesn't flip. But you guys, you get down 2-0 to Tulsa and then you storm back and win it 3-2 Friday.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what happened. I think we probably just worried so much about Tulsa that we didn't focus on ourselves, like what they're gonna do, and in between games 2 and 3, I think we went inside and April kind of brought us back to to ourselves, like, hey, it's about us, not about Tulsa. We need to focus on ourselves, and I think that's what we did, and help us win that match.
That was a big one too. It keeps you back in the win column, going into a very tough match Sunday afternoon with SMU.
Yeah.
It was a 3-0 sweep, but those are 3 very close sets.
Yes, SMU is a very, very good team, and I know they received a couple of votes in the top 25. They beat Oklahoma early in the year, which Oklahoma was ranked 23 then. So they are a solid team. I mean, they have like about 5 attackers that you have to worry about, not just you have to focus on one person. So yeah, it was 3-0 sweep, but it was much closer than that.
Really, maybe the turning point in that entire match was in the first set. You guys got down 5-0, and you had battled to kind of get back into it midway through that set. But you guys went on a 9-0 run in that first set, took the lead, and that's really where I think you guys really turned things on.
Yeah, that's when, same thing, probably we just, I don't know, I know we respect them, and we probably focus too much on them that, we forget what we need to do, and we just let them, give them 5 points ahead, which was not very good on any team. I don't care which team you're playing, but, I'm glad we were able to, focus back and, grind back into it.
Pretty neat day, too, because that ends up being April's 100th career win, and we talked about you've been with April here a few years now.
Yeah, I've been, I've known April for a long time, and, she's always tried to get me to come on so that we can work together. I'm really happy for her, and, I know it's probably took longer than what she wanted, but, that tells you, like, in this business, it's tough sometimes,
You guys now are about to go on the road. We'll talk about the 2 teams you're about to play, but this week, I guess maybe a little bit of the focus is going to be on how they approach matches from here on out, because no longer, it's similar to maybe football turning it around a little bit this year, is that now that you've won some games, you've believe it, 3-1, 4-1 in the league, and you get a big win over SMU. all of a sudden people are going to look at Memphis as a big match when they come to town.
Yeah, that's as you said, we're going on the road, which not only you're playing a good team on the road, now you have to worry about the traveling part of it because we're going up to the Northeast, which it's going to take a long day to travel. But hey, we are student athletes, we know that, and that's what we're preparing for, and try to keep ourselves fresh and hopefully continue to play well.
Now, UConn, I believe, has got a new coach this year, and they're playing a little bit better this season. That's going to be a tough matchup there.
Yeah, I mean, in our league now, any team you played is very tough. UConn, they're playing well. They are, I think, about 2-2 right now in the league, which they are above 500 in overall. So, and they have about 2 or 3 players that are averaging about almost 3 kills a set. So, that's another thing we got to worry about.
And you're also going to face Temple. I know your focus is on UConn right now, but you've got Temple this weekend as well.
Yeah, Temple is playing well. They just went down to South Florida this past weekend and, still won down there. Anytime you can go on the road and still won, it's always a good thing. So, we got to worry about UConn, then focus on Temple. So, they are young, but, sometimes, it might take them a while to figure things out, and looks like they figure it out now.
Always like to highlight some of our individuals. I know it's a team sport, but you guys did get some accolades this past week from the American Conference. Alexandra Petronijevic got the Defensive Player of the Week. Lauren Wright made the honor roll this week.
Yeah, I mean, both of them, they're both seniors. They've been starting for us since they're freshmen, so it's good to see that, they have been recognized in the league. And Lauren, she's a strong offensive player, and then Aki, of course, a defensive player. So, I'm glad for those 2 young ladies.
Things are going pretty well right now for Tiger Volleyball.
Yes, we are excited, and we encourage people to come out and watch us. We are excited, and I'm really excited where the program is going.
All right, as always, we appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you so much for having me.
That's James Onikeku from Tiger Volleyball at the University of Memphis. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.